What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Straight Up TV. Back with another live stream, guys. This is going to be a good one, though. This is going to be a good one. So, if this is your first time tuning in, guys, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe and share button, man. It helps the channel grow. So, this is going to be a great live stream, man. We have about 6 guests as of right now, and we have 2 or 3 guests should be coming in a little bit later. But this is a live stream that I always wanted to do, man, because I always like to give recognition out to people. So the title of this is called 16 Impactful People in the History of Slingshots, man. So we're not talking about just somebody who had a nice slingshot. We're actually talking about somebody who is the reason why we are what we are today, right? We're large. We have slingshots across the United States. We have slingshots in Dubai. We are large because of some people that were impactful that did what they did to keep this thing going. So we want to talk about those people, want to give them their flowers. And what other way to do that than have some guests that actually have history in the slingshot world. So we're going to talk this out, man. So we may say a name and we may talk about it. It's an open conversation so that we can name these people. I want to say before we even start that if your name is mentioned, it's a compliment. It's a compliment if your name is mentioned in this conversation. It is a compliment, right? But remember, we only want to pick the people who we deem impactful. All right. So we're gonna get this thing going. We got in the chat already. All right, John Bettis, we got Mr. Game Changer, we got the ambassador, SUTV ambassador Monique Davis, and we got Paradise. All right, thank you guys for tuning in, man. Listen, guys, in the chat, if you guys got something to say, man, say it in the chat. If you don't agree, you say what you got to say, and I'm gonna make sure I look at the chat. All right. All right, so let me get our guest in here, and we're going to get this thing going on. We're going to go to South Carolina first. South Carolina. He's known for his voice. He's also known for his slingshot Godspeed. He was 2024 Best in Show. Straight Up TV. He goes by the name of DJ D Nice. What's up, DJ?
Ladies and gentlemen, how you feeling? We on SUTV tonight. What's up, All Star?
Good. We good, bro. Hey, how my mic sound? How my mic sound, though?
I'm glad you listen.
Hey, listen, ladies and gentlemen, my brother DJ D Nice got me straight, guys. Look, man.
Ain't no echoing, none of that.
Man, I got like 10 microphones in here right now, man. And we good. So I just got a text from one of the guests. DJ D Nice, can you send that link out again? I just got a text that one of our guests is ready. I guess she just got off work. All right, so let me get our next guest in here, man. We're gonna go. He's really an ATL alien, but I think right now he's a Dallas Cowboy. He's in Dallas. He's a legend in the game, guys. He got so many names. It's Dirty Bird. It's Mr. Sticks.
Mr. Six.
Mr. Six. I'm sorry, Mr. Six. Listen, he's a guy with the his hood. You can see through his hood. You feel me? We're gonna go with Dirty Bird. What's up, Dirty Bird?
What up, All Star? What up, D Nice? What's happening, everybody? What up? Thanks for having me on Straight Up TV this evening.
Where you at, man?
I'm in Texas, brother.
Texas.
Ain't no cowboy here though. I got a trick on that.
I got you. All right, man. So I had to have you on here, Kenyatta, because you got so much history in the slingshot world, man. So it's going to be a great conversation. I had to have you. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go all the way to Texas. And this lady is another legend. story should come out that she was beating people so bad, guys. They had to make a new rule. You can't have that speaker. You can't have that side speaker because she was killing everybody. Black Mamba. What's up, Black Mamba?
Hello, everybody. How y'all doing?
Good. Welcome. All right, we're gonna go to North Carolina. This guy right here has been putting batteries in slingshots, but in the beginning, goes by the name of Ralph Muhammad. What's up,
All right. It's good being on here this afternoon. I appreciate you inviting me, my brother.
Yes, sir. Power X generators, baby. Lithium batteries for life. All right. So listen, we're gonna go to Louisiana. We're gonna stop over there in Baton Rouge. Dude got like 2-3 slingshots. I think one of them is called Stop Playing. I mean, what is it called? Press Down. What did it do? He got a slingshot called Press Play, and he got one called Equalizer 1 or Volume 1. We're gonna bring in Lucas. What's up, Luke?
I've been kicked out of better places than this, but yes, and refer to me also as the Lambo Killer. What it do, man? Thank you for the invite, man.
Bro, I had to have you on here, man. You got history. So listen, guys, we got Jack Long, the ambassador. We got Battle Cat. We got Game Changer. The ambassador, Monique Davis, John Bettis. All right, guys. So listen, this is a great conversation, man. We don't need to introduce ourselves because everybody know you guys. You guys are slingshot famous. But I want to start off by let's talk about what is a impactful person. I want to say like the first guy who dunked the basketball gold in the NBA, that's impactful. But the third and fourth and fifth guy to dunk, I don't think he was that impactful. But we're talking about impactful people. A lot of people can come behind you and do what you did, but usually the guy that busts down that wall or the female that busts down that wall first to do it, usually they get all the impact. But I want to know what you guys think about impact. What is that impactful person?
Impactful should be somebody that has influence. Impact and influence kind of go hand in hand. You know what I mean? Like you might have seen somebody do something one way, and you might figuratively decided to do it another way, but try to do it better. You know what I mean? So we've all been impacted by someone that came before us, or that somebody did something before each one of us did it, and we decided to take it to the next level.
Right. Definitely good. I agree with that, DJ D Nice. Like I want to say that you remember how I used to say "snap your fingers." Yo, somebody is snap your fingers famous, and you don't want to be snap your fingers famous because it's like this. What's that dude name? What's the girl name? They don't even know your name because you're not impactful. It's snap your fingers. They can't even get you. Somebody help me out. What's the person's name? You don't want to be snap your fingers impactful. You want to be, you wouldn't have to think when you're thinking of LeBron James, Obama. You wouldn't snap your fingers to remember those names. You see what I'm saying? So impactful is at the top. So once again, if your name is mentioned in this conversation, it's a compliment. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Do you have a list of names already? Welcome to the group, LJ.
Hey, what up, folks? What up, family?
Ladies and gentlemen,
excuse me while I scarf down
What's
this
going
food.
on?
I'm sorry.
Listen,
Like everybody else.
same here.
Yeah.
I'm participating in big
Everybody doing
right now.
Yep. LJ, thank you for joining, man. We're trying to. Are you still there? Oh my God, here she go. She gone. All right, Kenyatta, how you feel about impactful people, man?
Oh, it's a lot of names out there, man, for who impacted the community. I guess one of the people you would have to think about is probably Jack UAS. You have to mention Jack UAS, and another name was mentioned to me. And
Let's stay with that name. Let's stay with Jack first. Let's stay with Jack. Let's stay with UAS. Kenyatta been around a long time. So Kenyatta, I think me and you were at the first SS takeover when Jack showed up with that white slingshot, right? In 2016 in Atlanta.
no, I didn't go to that one. I remember that white slingshot. That weekend I was in New Orleans. Actually, I was at that's the 4th of July weekend.
Okay.
For the SS.
I was there on that one.
You was there, Ralph?
Oh yeah, I was definitely there.
Yeah. So I want to tell the story that was the first SS takeover in 2016 in Atlanta, but it was no sound competition. It was just a mob ride, kind of hangout or whatever. But the impact that Jack made when he showed up with that white slingshot with the different pods and everything, nobody had seen that. Nobody had seen none of that up until then.
All right.
The thing is, the question I got a question for me, for instance, if it wasn't no Jack or I'm just speaking for the East Coast because I know you got guys on like out here in Texas. I think Joey Illusion, all them guys. I only can speak on the East Coast.
Yeah.
Because I was in Atlanta and always in Florida, and without the pods and the music, because I'm a music guy, I can't speak for the light guy. You know what I mean? But for the music, if it wasn't from Jack or all these shops that can fabricate these pods, I think a lot of us probably won't even be here today because I think by Jack being able to customize or at least start the blueprint, and I know a lot of people follow behind him.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even be in the music game today, you know, because because ain't nowhere in the world that I was going to ride around in a plain Jane slingshot.
Right.
It just wasn't going to happen. So, them guys that got the pods and all the customization and was able to go through the trial and error to make it the way we are today, because it's crazy today. And Jack is one of the people that started this,
Right.
Yeah. And I can't speak for the West Coast. I have to have Black Mama because she's out there in Texas.
Yeah.
So but on the East Coast,
Kenyatta, what year are we talking about? We talking about 2016, 17? Where we at?
16 to 17. We're talking about 16 to 17. I remember we went down to Orlando. SS Takeover Orlando. Jack was in the white slingshot. Yeah. I didn't know who he was. I didn't know him. I just seen a white boy in the exclusive white slingshot,
Yeah.
And it was exotic. So, and he had the big old head wrap things in the back.
Yeah.
So
the headache rack.
The head wrap, right.
That's what he called it, the headache rack.
Ralph,
yeah, so what's the name of that back rack?
He called it the headache rack.
Hold on, Rob. And Rob, he talking about the mini stretch. Jack ain't the first one with the mini stretch.
Not the first one to create the mini stretch. He was the first person to perfect it.
Yeah, the first person I ever seen with a mini stretch, you would have to actually, I don't know, I would have to, if Monique come on, it either was Monique
It was
Hill.
Shaq. It was Shaq done at West Coast Customs.
No, we talking about a mini stretch. The first person with a mini stretch had to be Monique Hill or that guy out of Arkansas, the real tall guy with the orange slingshot. I met them in Sling Experience.
Talking about Rodney.
Yeah.
Rodney, yeah. What year was that? What, 2018? 19?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Might have been 20.
But y'all I can stand corrected, but the first mini stretch I noticed was like LJ said that Jack perfected it, but the first mini stretch I ever seen, I don't know, was it Rodney out of Arkansas or Monique Hill?
It was Monique for me. That was my first one,
that
I ever saw that got stretched. And I could be wrong. I think either she was running 4 subs or either 2 12s, something like that. But it was incredible. She was one of the first ones that really got innovative as far as when she started adding machine guns on it. She did that gator skin on the seats. TVs,
Hey, Ralph,
everything. She ended up, yes, sir.
let me finish off with Jack. So are we
All right.
Black Mamba, LJ, y'all have anything else to say about Jack UAS? Because I'm gonna put his name on the impactful list. We're gonna do 16. They're in no order. They're in no order. We're just gonna do 16 people that were impactful in the history of Slingshot. So we said 4-seater, six. Definitely, he was a 4-seater guy and a 6-seater guy, right?
Right.
Yeah, can't
Well,
take
he
that.
was also,
Accessories as well too.
yeah. Well, even before that, Jack had the best and the loudest slingshot at that time. Couldn't
Yeah.
nobody touch it.
Yeah,
You couldn't touch it.
Hey, the thing is, one other thing we'll leave Jack alone. All Star.
Yeah.
One thing I remember Jack mentioned to me, this probably like 5 years ago. When people used to win the competition, they always say, I'm gonna give a shout out to say light them up, right? Or I'm gonna give a shout out to a House of Sound, or am I installer, am I my sound man, and this person built this person built this. But my pods, we never give a shout out to the person that a lot of them pods came from Jack Underground. You see what I'm saying? Like a lot of people whole bike, you might have came from a certain shop, but at the end of the day, all those pods, they might have fabricated or put the ports in it or put some more whatever on it to make it fit this bike. But everything, a lot of like my whole bike came from Underground Auto, even though Diamond Design built it from the get-go, but my fender pod, my head, all my pod came from Underground Auto. And we talking about 2016, but 2017, 2018.
Right.
And we give people a shout out, but we never ever give people the shops never say, hey, well, we got all this equipment from UAS or so and so shop,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
We should have Miss Monique Hill click in. She texts me. She should click in. But I want to know, was Jack's? You're right, Kenyatta. On this side, North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, we was buying Jack stuff all the time. But I want to know if Texas and Arkansas and Alabama, was they buying Jack stuff too? He was across the United States with selling.
Yeah, Jack was all the way up in Philly, New Jersey, New York.
Did Black Mama, did Black Mama, did Texas, did they have a person over there?
For some reason, you are going in and out. I can hear you now, and I know that you guys can hear me at this moment, but your sound is going in and out. That's probably what's happened with Black Mama too.
My sound is going in and out.
Oh, there she is. There she is.
Okay.
What you saying, Mama?
I said go to the next person, please.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, what I want to know, Kenyatta, if he was selling all the way across the United States. You know what I'm saying? So I know we were buying it, but I just want to know, because either way it go, he's going on the list, guys, for impactful. So we got this is in no particular order.
You got to remember, like Sling Mod's been around since the beginning, and Jack was selling his products on Sling Mods as well. So a lot of people that didn't have access to Jack had access to Sling Mods as well.
Right.
Getting his products through them.
Right. All right, cool. So we got Jack. We got one person on the impactful list. I want to move into these. I want to suggest or nominate somebody. You guys tell me how you feel about it. I want to nominate Maggie Valley, the roasters. Listen, I think they're in the Guinness Book World Record for having the most slingshots at an event. I think it was like 400 and something. Is that right, DJ?
I think it was 300 and some change.
Roysters basically have they're showing that they're at 450 slingshots at one event. So that's public record. If you Google who has had the most slingshots in one location, it shows up as the roasters or whatever.
Slingshot roasters.
Slingshots and the Smokies. I forgot whatever they're called.
What was the number?
That's who shows that holds the record.
What was the number?
Maggie Valley.
The official count was 450.
$450.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, guys, is that impactful?
So you guys tell me if there's something different. But from what I know of, it was slingshot roasters, and you can Google it. Google is your friend.
Testing. Can y'all hear me?
I mean, I
Yeah.
don't want nobody coming at me. I'm like, hey, it's on Google. What you want me to say? Get yours on Google too, then.
So the question is, do you guys consider that impactful?
Look, Monique said, listen, if Monique the Bible said it, then I'm going with whatever.
Yeah.
She like the historian. That's what we need to name her. We got to put her as the historian of all slingshots.
Hey, Ralph, what's your history with Maggie Valley, Ralph?
I was actually at that event when they actually set that world record. Matter of fact, yeah.
Wow.
And
That's
right
right.
outside of
Shout
Carolinas
out
was
to
there.
all
Yeah, that
those
was in
that
Maggie
paved the
Valley.
way for the community to be what it is
We did a
today.
big parade.
That's right. Whoop, whoop.
Yeah.
I'm not quite
Well,
sure what we
my
had
thing
talked
is,
about.
but D-Nice, I think when I first met you on Lucas at Sling Experience, I know you got to go with the numbers that's on paper. So Maggie Valley will have to go on paper for that. But that doing Sling Experience, I think 2019 or 2020.
2019.
When you remember they had all those slingshots on the highway, it was crazy.
Oh,
Like it was miles and
2020. That
miles.
was 2021. 2021.
It was
What
definitely a lot.
Nah, I think
But
it was
I
19.
mean, based off of the 2021, they had a lot of slingshots there, but I know how they were recording it. It looked like to me it was based on everyone that was in attendance. It
Yeah, it
wasn't
wasn't
a
just
count
slingshots.
of the
Yeah,
actual slingshots, and I think that's the difference of what roasters did. Like they counted each individual vehicle, and they actually recorded it with Guinness. So
hey,
I don't know
LJ,
which one to
LJ,
go with.
LJ,
I'm
tell you,
just going with some.
I'm not gonna throw no shade on Maggie Valley. I ain't gonna throw no shade on Maggie Valley, right?
I
But
mean,
it's easy to record something in a field in the mountains in a bowl.
well,
No, but you're right.
You
And
can't
that's
count
exactly how they
them
done that.
boys in and out of there.
I'm not
You're exactly
discrediting
correct.
either one of the hosts. I'm not doing that. I'm
Mm-hmm.
just telling you what Google said. So hey,
Yeah.
Google it.
Yeah, we gotta go by the numbers. We going by facts. We're gonna go by the facts with the Maggie Valley.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
on paper,
that's what
but
was recorded.
Listen,
But you're
you
actually
better
right, though, King.
ask
That's exactly how they
Mo
done
if you
that.
want to answer. Just go to Mo. She'll
say
tell you.
what, Ralph?
I said, no, you're actually correct. That's exactly how they done that. Everybody went up to this big field before they did the parade, and they started counting, and everybody
Mhm.
peeled out. And I remember that year, and I like what you were talking
Oh,
about
that's
with Mo. I
right.
can't remember for what year, but I had told Mo about that. I said, look, I know y'all gonna have the numbers, but the key is getting it recorded to where you could have beat that record. And I think that they had the numbers that you're in Texas, but if you got to have the actual facts, documented in order to knock that one off.
if I'm not mistaken, that year at Sling Experience, they counted for both days. I don't think it wasn't like that one day had that many bikes. It was Friday and Saturday, and they also counted the Rikers as well.
Mm.
I don't know how long they counted, but I can tell you that was the longest ride I ever been in with that many slingshots that literally took up felt like miles of road. And that's when I first met you, Kenyatta.
Right. What year was that?
I want to say it was 19. I don't think it was in the 20s.
Yeah,
I think
because
it
I
was
think it was
19.
what year did Sling Experience? Just
Are you
one
talking
year
about the
Sling?
last event that was held at the hotel at Marriott?
No, we're talking about
That
Oh,
was
no,
in
the first
21,
one.
I believe.
well,
No,
they
that
they were it was at the Marriott, but it wasn't the last one.
Oh, okay.
No.
Mm.
It was during COVID. It was the year before
Yeah,
COVID. I think it was 2019.
I was gonna say when I went to Sling Experience 2019 and I didn't have a sling yet. So I think it was 21.
it was 21.
Yeah.
Yep. At 21, and they had the escorts, and then they
Yep.
just went 95 miles per hour on the expressway.
Why do I feel like that was
That's
like
the
the year after that though? Because
that was the
I know what
spirited
you're talking
ride.
about. Like I
Right.
didn't like that, and then I freaked LJ out by doing them smoke bombs. She was like, "Is your bike on fire? What was that?"
I think that was 21, y'all, for real. I
Yeah.
think,
All
and that
right,
was
so
the last
listen.
year. I think it was held at Marriott.
All right, so listen.
Black.
Well,
Let's see.
either there or there. We don't know. We just
Monique
gonna
Davis.
assume.
The
We're just
event
I
gonna
was
mean,
assume
I
it's,
included
mean,
it's
in
one of the
Guinness
two.
Book
I believe we could be safe to say that it was one of the two that had the most attendance in one location. It was one of the two.
Yeah, but I think for
Unless
this,
y'all know something different.
when we say that they're in the Guinness Book of
Next.
World Records, is the Sling Experience in there for
What
that record?
happened?
All right, so
With your
we have to
wife.
go with the Guinness Book of World Record.
So who else
So
you got? All
I'm
Star?
gonna go. I'm gonna go with Maggie Valley Roasters. So we got two people. We got Jack UAS and we got Maggie Valley Roasters
No,
for
why I
the
keep losing
largest.
you? What's going on with your stuff? But
I
your
hear him
phone
good.
trip.
There's nothing wrong with your end, LJ.
You can't hear me? Can y'all hear me?
That's you,
yes,
LJ. That's not
LJ,
also.
that's you.
we can hear you, LJ.
Yeah,
DJ,
they're gonna blame you,
can you hear
all
me?
star.
DJ, can you hear me, DJ?
I can hear you fine.
I don't know
Yeah.
what they're talking about, man.
It's going mine is going in and out. So I don't know.
I don't
I'm gonna
know. They
change to
said
my
that. Ralph,
laptop
can you hear
and
me?
see if it makes a difference.
Yes, sir. I can hear you.
All right, all right. Sorry, we got two people so far. No particular order. We got Jack UAS and we got Maggie Valley the Roasters. I want to go ahead and pivot to somebody who's on the panel right now, guys. I want to talk about Power X generators, guys. Now, Kenyatta, I want you to tell me, sir, in how many years have you had Power X generator lithium batteries in your slingshot?
The first year, I don't know what year. I think Rafa. The first year I had the batteries was SS Takeover St. Louis.
St. Louis.
Yeah, you know how long that go up in. Y'all
Yeah.
never even heard of that. These people on the chat never even heard of SS Takeover St. Louis.
Yeah.
But the thing is with the power, these batteries, I still have my slingshot to today. They still in there. And Ralph gonna have to tell you about these batteries. And listen, my batteries, I do not own a charger for my battery ever. Only time my batteries go on a charger is if at the shop. If I'm at a show and it's up on the tent with RCB or someone like that, then they'll throw the charger on that slingshot. But other than that, I never ever, when y'all see me partying in the streets, and when I go home at night, it go in the garage with no battery, trickle charge, or whatever y'all want to call it. I do not own one. So, but I want Ralph to explain to y'all on two different occasions what happened in SS Takeover St. Louis, and I want him to explain to y'all what happened in Chicago event with these batteries and my alternator belt, and how I still have these batteries in my slingshot today.
Wow.
Slingshot abuse. Oh, no, geez.
Hey, Ralph, tell me what happened in St. Louis with the batteries, bro.
So yeah, we went to St. Louis. That was yeah, I still owe you for that. That wasn't supposed to be in St. Louis. But anyway, he had just finished getting it built, and some kind of way, I don't remember the name of the alternator, but anyway, the alternator, the regulator just went out in it, and it was throwing out tremendous volts. It was throwing out probably almost 30 volts, and the slingshot, it was acting crazy. It cut off and everything. I was just like, okay, what was going on? So I checked the voltage, and them batteries were sitting there holding about 27 volts, and that's something I never would have done, as far as just to see what kind of voltage was on it. So cut the slingshot off, and I got a load test, and we was trying to pull the voltage down. We got the voltage finally, pulled it down to probably about 15. It took a minute to get it down there, and amazing. We pushed that slingshot in there, didn't crank it, and he went in there and just beat up on who was that? KG. He just went in there and just beat up on him.
No,
And
no,
when
no,
he's
no. I
running
didn't
the
play in St. Louis.
slingshot,
I didn't play in St. Louis.
yes, you did.
No, because that when Dragon came out. That's first show Dragon won, remember?
Well, he won, and then when
Remember
y'all went
Dragon
back to the
ticket. Dragon
hotel,
ticket.
and then y'all went back to the hotel, and y'all beat up on him again out there in the hotel parking lot.
Right.
And
Then,
so,
then how about Chicago? The belt broke. And I dropped down
well, I
about
heard
5
about
volts.
that one. I wasn't there in that one. You'd have to go on that one. I just
In Chicago,
heard
I
about
was in
that one.
Chicago. I think the second show Chicago ever had. And we was on a mall ride. I'm talking about this was scary. We was downtown. I think the hotel was like 30 minutes from the city. And my voltage dropped down to 5. I'm talking about I drove from downtown Chicago to the host hotel with about 5 to 8 voltage. And once I got there, my belt was broke. I think my belt was broke on my alternator. And we ended up charging the batteries up. I think Manguel ended up charging the batteries up. And shoot, the next day, shoot, I went into the sound competition and I did my thing, you know, and it just speak volumes on the batteries, man. Like you in St. Louis, I don't know what year that was. It spiked about 20 voltage. Then 5 years later, same batteries, the belt broke and it went down about 5 volts. And I still to today still have those same batteries. I think the only thing wrong with the batteries today, I think Ralph might have to give me like 2 cells on the batteries. So I can't speak for no one else. I can't speak for the anybody else batteries. These batteries has proven to yeah, they prove the best for me, man. And they good price too.
Hey, Ralph.
The reason, yeah.
Yeah. So, could you give me if
Hey,
you have an
we
estimate?
didn't start talking about the busted radiator hole. Yeah, that's when I had the busted radiator hole. Ron, we ain't talking about the busted radiator holes now.
Well, we can't listen to no chronicles all night long. You gotta
But yeah,
Hey,
you got quite a few.
so
But
Ralph, could you
no,
give us like an estimate maybe for slingshots, man? What would you think an estimate would be that you have put batteries in different slingshots?
oh wow, there's a lot of them. Lost count. I know as of like, especially the last 2 years, they're in all of the top bikes that's out there. That's I'd say in the top 10. I mean, not only just slingshots, cars as well. One of the things that like I said, I love the music game, and when I was getting mine built, everybody was talking about the batteries that was out there and having to run 2 alternators and all that. I'm like, nah, we're not doing all of that. There's no reason for that with the technology that's out there. So that's how I ended up developing the Power X battery, because I said I refuse to, you know, spend the money and getting brackets made and all this and running 2 alternators and stuff like that. It was just ridiculous. And so I came up with that. Like I said, Kenyatta was one of the first ones, and he's been running those since mid 2017, 2018. And like I said, still got him in there. And so the thing about those, that's another thing too, because at the time I was mounting them up under the seat and I wanted something safe to where if anything crazy happened or whatever, only thing the battery's going to do is just quit. It's not going to go into thermal runaways. It's not going to catch on fire. It's not going to burn up anything. But that's, the safest thing. Plus, it's got the best output, and especially cycle life. It's got over 30,000 cycle lives on it.
Yeah.
So that's just the safest, that's just what I was, putting out like that, and came out in the community. So like I said, throughout the years, it's just been, proving itself, time and time again.
Right. So would you say, Ralph, that I know you got Black Mamba here, you got Kenyatta. It is vital that these guys that compete heavy, especially get a hill, that battery situation has to be something that you can depend on, something that's reliable, because you need that when you in these competitions trying to get in that winning circle. So I would just say I commend you on your batteries, man. Trying to get in that winning circle. DJ D Nice, what do you have to say about the batteries, sir?
Listen, what I can attest to is I had my bike parked for quite some time, and I think it was down to 8 volts. On a regular battery, 8 volts will not crank your slingshot.
Yeah.
I got in it, cracked it up at 8 volts, and 3 minutes later, it's back to 15.5.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the power, the batteries are the truth. They work and they're reliable. Just gotta take care of them.
All right, guys. So we're gonna move on. We got 3 impactful people. We got Jack UAS. We got the Maggie Valley, the roasters with their attendance in the Guinness Book of World Record. We got Power X generators. I'm gonna let somebody else open the floor. We can go in a different direction. Anybody want to give me a name and let's talk about that person being impactful?
Yeah, I mean,
I would
go ahead.
go with Mo.
What you say, LJ?
I would go with Monique. Have you mentioned her?
No, not yet.
Oh well, I would go with Monique being impactful for Texas. I mean, if you know anything about Texas, then you pretty much know about Monique, or you really don't know
Mhm.
Texas. I think it's been extremely impactful with maneuvering through multiple different events and holding down, if not the largest group, one of the
Mhm.
top groups for slingshots. So for me, she would be considered impactful. You learned about I mean, man, first off, her being a female, being able to speak on anything related to slingshots, anything related to slingshot history. You just got to give her credit. I mean, she's walking around here and living in both worlds. She's able to handle the men and the women at the same time. So
Mhm.
for me, I would definitely consider Monique.
Yeah, definitely would have to agree with that. She is definitely part of the reason that I got a slingshot. Yeah.
Man, right? Like I learned about Monique before I did Sling Experience, which was,
Mhm.
another large entity of Texas. And I actually stumbled across her on Facebook, and I'm just like, wait a minute, is this lady tearing up some damn tires on this slingshot doing donuts?
Mhm.
So that's
One
absolutely
leg
Right.
hanging out? Like what?
Yeah.
That, that's
Yeah.
actually the later years of Monique. Monique is a real trendsetter, man. She was doing it when it wasn't popular. Like you actually have to go back and read the comments of when she was putting lights and
Yeah.
gator in her bike, and the
Right,
Mhm.
comments of she's tearing the bike up. It doesn't even look like that. Oh, why did she do that?
right.
Mhm.
Now
Hey,
everybody follow the trend. Follow the trend with
Yep.
the light.
and now literally lights on the slingshot everywhere. Then she was doing
Yep.
the lights herself.
Absolutely.
And how I'm a historian on her is because
and
I
the
steal from her
TVs.
all the time. Yeah, I
Definitely.
Lucas, talk
steal
about
from
the
her all the time.
TVs, Lucas.
Oh yeah,
Monique.
well, you know what? The funny part was Texas was gatekeeping too. I want to just throw that out there. Texas was gatekeeping. Hey man, so I had to be nosy, and we was going to a restaurant out there in Galveston, so I creep over there, look at the monitor right quick. Oh, okay, that's what it is. All right, let me see if I can find that. Hey, and after that it was downhill, but literally she was a game changer for a lot of it because what's cool now wasn't cool back then. I can promise you that. And
Right.
people hated on her a lot. And I just always respected her because that's who I saw in the YouTube videos. And I was like, dang, they really doing it. And the fact that Texas actually got their bikes later than a lot of folks, they were buying them out of Louisiana and going back with it. But man, they were some real trendsetters out there.
So Lucas, did you just throw shade on Texas? So Texas could get no slingshot there to come to Louisiana to get them, huh?
They did. That's the
Right.
truth.
In order to register them.
Ain't nobody gonna say I'm lying about it. They a lot of them was buying them from us.
Mm-hmm,
Uh,
Tanya. How
Yeah,
about
that's
Tanya?
the way to
I
get
did
them. I
not.
and guess what?
registered them
Well,
in
you
Louisiana in
that,
order to
that
get
that was
them.
the earlier years. But guess what? My first slingshot, the volume one, is out of Fulton. Yeah, Fulton, Texas, or something like that.
Yeah.
And I went and got her. So ain't no shade.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
Monique, bro.
Absolutely.
I done shared her video of her doing them donuts probably 10
Yeah.
times, just bragging on her. I done shared her
Right.
slingshot with that going AK-47 on the hood. her TV back in the day was, because you remember
That's a
Batman used to light
Gatling
up
gun.
inside
That
her
ain't no
slingshot.
damn AK-47.
Right.
Yeah, I think she
Yeah,
probably one of the
damn,
first
she hard
ones.
as hell. I was like, I don't know who
Yeah,
this chick is out here, but she hard as hell.
Yeah,
I'm
and
telling you.
I just and, hold on, but the most important thing to me, I can't speak for anyone else. You got to understand, Monique Hill probably had the biggest group, SS22, and she always
Mm-hmm.
been humble. You know, she always been humble. She
Oh
always
yeah.
she always been approachable. She always can talk to her. And so Monique, I'm in Dallas, Texas, so I need a T-shirt, SS22, Dallas/Atlanta. You know, I'm in your hood. You know, and when I moved to
Yeah.
Dallas, guess what I called? I called Monique. Got to check in. I called Monique. She said you got to go to this place right here. Give you some Mexicans over on this block right here, and they're gonna help you move your stuff in there. And Monique, like, she answered the phone immediately, and you know, so yeah. So that's my girl, Monique.
Everybody,
I would say
everybody
she's
talking about them
the
donuts.
queen. Monique is the queen of.
Right.
She's the queen.
Yep.
Absolutely.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Y'all
But
talking
no,
about them
like you were
donuts, but y'all
saying,
know she did them in slides, right?
I
Yeah.
saw that.
And what
Yeah.
in the flip
With
flop?
one
What in
foot.
the long flip flop too?
With that little rusty toe sticking up out of the driver's side. I know she
No,
gonna come on and
Yeah.
ready to mess with me, but
She gonna
yeah,
I
pull
she
do
it
had
not.
that old foot hanging out.
I do not condone those comments. I'm just here so I won't get fined.
Hey guys, didn't earlier you say maybe Monique was the first one to get a mini stretch too? I mean,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That was the first bike that I saw that
I've
was
heard,
stretched like that for sound.
yeah, I've heard everything you guys said, and she's definitely very impactful. But I just wanted to
Well,
mention earlier you talked about she may be the first one with a mini stretch.
she was
Correct.
one of the first ones that I saw as far as a slingshot being stretched like that for sound, not necessarily for like a 4-seat or
Look at
whatever.
that
There
girl.
she is.
And
Look at that girl.
she I'll tell you
She
another
heard
thing.
us. She felt us talking about her.
Yeah, one of the things that I think that you all forgot to mention, and I witnessed it, but she was one of the first that I represented, first female judges also for some of these shows,
Okay.
and I knew that she could play, but I went to Arkansas. I can't remember what year that was, and she was in the ring with somebody else, and I'm gonna tell you, kind of blew my mind the way she was hitting them songs and switching back and forth and whatnot. Very, very, very impressive.
That
Okay.
wasn't even her
So
bike.
I know it sure wasn't. It sure wasn't. I don't know whose bike that was.
It's
You're
still
right.
her
It
bike. She
wasn't.
Look
can
at
take over
you. That
anybody's
was
bike.
that was Roger's bike.
That was
Mm-hmm.
Roger's bike.
Rodney bike.
And you
She's
wasn't even
making.
he didn't even care. You was like, hey, do what you do, Mo. And she started hitting him
Right.
like, damn.
Yeah.
Maybe we
Oh
can
Hey
get her
yeah.
to
y'all.
show us something, a little something this year.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
I
How you
said
doing,
maybe
Dick?
we can get you to show us a little something this
Yeah.
year.
Yeah.
And
Right. I might.
yeah. Another thing too, y'all probably don't know about Mo, but I think she's probably one of the first ones that had to have a construction crew come to her place and do an addition to her house to where she could put all the trophies, ribbons, belts, and all of that stuff for Batman. He's got her own wing strictly dedicated to Batman.
My speaker went out. I think.
Yeah.
We can hear you.
We can hear you.
I think my speaker went out. It got cut off.
No, we can hear you.
Yeah, she's got a serious trophy room.
Yeah.
You might have to
Monique-
log off, log back in.
Monique,
Bro.
can you hear me?
Yeah, 'cause they keep going in and out.
I
Okay.
told you it was going in and out.
Yeah. All right. Well, Monique,
Yeah,
I want
I'm
to tell
saying
you,
now.
I want to tell you that we're talking about impactful people in the history of the slingshots, and for the last 10 minutes, we've been talking about you. So we're putting you down as very impactful in the history of the slingshot. So how do you feel about that?
I don't think she can hear you.
Yeah, I don't think she can hear you.
Yeah, mine. If y'all can hear me, mine is going in and out. I don't
Yeah.
hear y'all.
We can hear you.
We can hear
Yeah,
you.
we can hear you. If you can, log off and log back on.
Okay.
If you can't,
Okay.
yeah. All right.
Yeah,
So,
and also another thing what people don't understand about Monique is that I get a lot of points for her. She knows music, bro. Like she gonna tell you what songs to play, and what's gonna sound good, how is it recorded, and she has an ear for sound. So
Right.
I don't know if you have a list for impactful and influential because both fit both of those categories.
Right. Definitely.
Yeah. And once again, guys, for you guys that's tuning in, man, if we mention your name in this conversation, man, just you're it's a compliment just to be mentioned in this conversation because everybody is. Can you hear me now, Mo? Nah, I don't think she can hear us still.
I think she's on mute now.
No, her mic's not muted.
Yeah, it's not muted.
Or it might be connected to the car. We don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. But if she gets it straight, then we'll finish talking to her. Hold on, who's this? All right, she's coming in again. She's coming in on hold on. Hold on a second. Let me click her off.
That Cybertruck got his own computer. She can just log in from the truck.
I was going to say we were talking about sling experience earlier. I think Mark joined in the chat.
Right.
It's this weekend, right?
Next weekend. Scorecard number 2. Double points, guys. Sling Experience is 2026 scorecard number 2 coming up real soon. Double points, guys. Double points. The winners of that event will be the leaders of the scorecard. So get to the Sling Experience. But Mark, if you're there, sir, we were just talking about the Sling Experience, and we were also talking about the Maggie Valley Roasters. We were talking about the most slingshots at an event. We were talking of that. The Maggie Valley Roasters, they're in the Guinness Book World Record for having the most slingshots at an event. And we kind of named them very impactful for being able to have so many slingshots show up at an event. But we were actually talking about your sling experience. What year you had a large number of slingshot owners there. So if you want to comment on that, we can have that discussion, sir.
How long? When was the first Sling Experience? What year was the first Sling Experience?
Was it 19? Was it 19?
No, I believe
17.
17?
I'm not gonna get Mark's information wrong. Be in the comments. Mark, speak up. When we get it wrong? Because I thought I had the date, but I don't want to mess it up.
Yeah.
So we just gonna
let him. Let's see if Mark responds. But Mark, let us know.
I think I saw 17. I think it was 17 or 18.
Black Mama would know. Black Mama knows. You don't know Black Mama.
She like
Black Mama. You go every year. I know Byron knows.
Someone Google Monique.
I'm so sorry. I'm still eating.
For 2 hours. Eat like a bird.
Okay. Mark said last year was the biggest. Last year was the biggest. Mark just said in the comment.
What was your
2018?
What was your first year, Mark?
2018.
Because that's where I'm going with. So I just want him to confirm. But I felt like I said 17 first. But let's see what Mark says. 16, 18. No, wait. Y'all guessing at this point. Mark.
I think game changer.
Everybody got a date. I'm just like, just ask Mark. No. In the comments. Just let
it was 2016. I don't think
it was the first Sling Experience. I don't think it was. I didn't say it was 16. I said that it was. I thought it was 17 or 18. And I don't think that there was one in 20, and then he resumed it in 21.
No, he had one in 20. I think he changed the date to June.
He did.
Yeah. Was it in October in 20?
No, June.
It was awful. It was June. Okay, it was
October was Lone Star.
Okay.
Rob, how many days? Rob, pick a year. Pick a
2005.
He's
I
just,
wanna
he done picked every year in the
That
calendar.
man said 2012.
I'm like, what? Before the slingshot was even made. Hush.
wow.
Hey, All-Star, you want to know a fun fact?
Hold on. Mark just said when we've been doing slingshot events for years, 2019 was technically the first year called the Sling Experience. But year before 2018, we planned our first 3-day event, and SS Takeover did the audio sound
See,
of
I
it.
was right
Okay,
about that.
there we go.
See, I ain't want to lie.
Thank you, Mark.
See, told y'all. Y'all should listen to me.
All right. We're gonna move into something else, guys. And I want to say this name, and I want to know if this gentleman. I've never met this gentleman, but I've seen him on videos, and I want to know if radio.
I'm good.
In New York, radio. I know you guys seen his slingshot radio. Is he impactful?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely. What he's got and what he's done on that slingshot actually is really incredible. And the thing about it, he did it all himself. And
Loud
he's
too.
the king. And the thing sounds good. He's definitely the king of New York. Definitely. If you go anywhere up that way, I mean, it's radio.
Yeah.
I mean, he's I mean, he's the first one I ever seen with 65-inch screen TVs and lasers going everywhere. You got bubbles, you got snow.
I think I
The
seen a
man
stove and a.
the man got you got video games, you got a train set on it, everything.
So guys, DJ D Nice, have you seen it? I've never seen it. I've never seen it in
Yeah.
person.
I have.
Yeah,
I
we
have.
Yeah.
seen
And
it.
Yeah, you've
video-
seen it in person.
Yeah.
Videos don't do it no
loud.
justice.
It
It
is
Let me tell you when I first met radio, right? I used to go to Maine on my deliveries, right? And radio made me pull or doing semi truck in the downtown. I think we might have been in the Bronx or Brooklyn or Queens, and he made me listen to that during that slingshot. And one thing about radio, regardless of what it looked like, you can bet every dollar in your pocket that it's going to be crystal clear. He probably has the clearest sounding slingshot consistent for the past 7-8 years. Radio.
I haven't looked at the video. I think him and the wall went up against each other.
Yeah.
And I cannot lie. I mean, I was a little shocked when I saw him up close. I was like, what the hell is going on?
Well,
but it
and I'm gonna tell you,
did not sound. It actually, you heard him coming like blocks away.
The dude rode up playing Darth Vader. I mean,
hologram had the hologram and everything.
Wait, guys. Hold on for a second. I gotta say this. Listen, I'm just trying to listen. We all I'm saying is I don't want to put nobody as impactful because they got a good sound and slingshot. I want this to be a real conversation. But if you're saying he's way out there like that,
do you know anybody else?
You can't go to New York. You can't go to New York and someone really don't know who radio is. All right,
exactly.
So his state, yes, impactful on Instagram. He has went viral several times.
I think he's impactful in a way that he shows you can do what you want with your slingshot. Make it how you want to.
Right.
And forget what everybody else says or thinks about.
Oh, absolutely.
There is absolutely no limit.
Actually, he's one of the, and I think Kenyatta co-signed on that. I think he was really like the first one with a BBL.
He got a
seriously.
He got a really
He did. And he was a single. No, I'm serious. Remember, he had the single.
Go back in the day. He got dunk in the trunk.
He got dunk in the trunk. Yeah, he did that. But the thing about that particular slingshot, it's not a trailer queen. He drives it everywhere.
Nowhere. Yeah, he gets gone. I mean, more so than anybody else does that I see that compete.
He's got the most creative slingshot, and then you know how we have the parking lot pimping and stuff like that. personally, even though we got some good ones here, but oh man, that would be something incredible because he's definitely got it. It'd be very, very difficult.
Lucas, yeah, damn, Lucas, his old funky internet. DJ D Nice, you understand where I'm going with it, though, DJ D Nice?
I get what you're saying.
I just don't want to kick this door down for a slingshot that sounds good, but I want to say he sounds good is a plus, but the build itself, the build is like no other. You will never see that build again.
Oh, you never see that build.
Yeah.
Oh no, no, right.
like it's an art. It's an artist who builds something, and he has built a slingshot like no other. Now we all say our slingshots are different from each other, but he's not going on the list for impactful because of a nice sounding slingshot, but because of what he has built and what it stands for.
I think that he has done something impactful, but as far as if you want to go by the definition of, someone has done something consistently impactful that has changed the community itself, then I probably wouldn't put him like on this particular list, or at least not within that count that you have of 15, 16. But
more innovative.
Yeah, he's definitely more innovative. So I would recognize him for that, because he has to be one of the first that I've seen that had just stretched that slingshot to the absolute limit. And he changes it regularly. It's not the same thing. So he consistently adds something different and removes something, different. Like, with the televisions, the 46-inch television, or the holograms, or the bubble.
He got bubbles.
That's on.
He got right. He got
for real, and he has DJ parties off of this. So to see other people do the same thing, like radio was definitely the first to do it with an actual turntable. We're talking like.
He pulled up in Philly, and Meek Mill got out and started rapping off the slingshot.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, so let's do it like this. Let's do it like this. DJ D Nice, impactful or not impactful?
Impactful.
Okay, Kenyatta, impactful or not impactful?
Yes, impactful.
Okay. LJ, impactful or not impactful?
Hey, you ain't gonna have the radio people goons coming after me. I'm not.
All right. Lucas, what you say, Lucas?
Oh, he most definitely impactful. You got a CD on your boat right now.
Radio is now on the list. He joins. He joins Jack UAS, Maggie Valley Roasters, Power X Generators, Monique Hill, and Radio. That's the list so far, guys. All right, I'm gonna open the floor to you guys. Give me a name and let's talk, because I can do this all day, but I want you guys to be a part of this conversation, because I may not know the name you know.
I have one.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. I do the schedule, and all I hear is how they got so many events. There wouldn't be events like this if it wasn't for the one that kind of pioneered it, and that's James McCray. I'll give him his flowers.
Absolutely. Yep, absolutely.
And that's what I said. That's why I always said earlier back in the day is that that's why I call Monique the queen, and you have to give like James McCray his,
Oh yeah,
the king. Because a lot of times it's hard. You got to get the female, both the female and the male there.
Right.
And you have to give James McCray his, because when I see them YouTube videos, he's one of the first one to throw these events.
Yeah. Well, he's actually one of the first ones to shut Times Square down.
Yeah.
First time I ever seen LJ, she was standing on the back of a slingshot.
Shut up, man!
That was 2017, right, LJ?
Shut up! Don't stop co-signing. I haven't stood on one yet. I haven't stood on one since. Okay, let me live.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would tell you guys as a slingshot owner since 2015. I was at that SS takeover in Atlanta 2016, where we were at the racetrack. Big Tigger was there. Back then, the heaviest thing we had was had some kind of funky helmet. I think Tigger had some kind of helmet that he had displayed or something, but there was no sound competition. It was a mob ride. Kenyatta wasn't there, but Ralph was there. I was there, and it was like he had all the attention without the sound competition. See what I'm saying?
Right.
Everybody in Atlanta with a slingshot in that area, 2016, was there. I was there. So with that being said, and then the brand SS Takeover, that's a strong name for a strong brand for the slingshot community.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It was epic back then.
I want to.
Yeah, only some of us
especially
have it.
Right. And the thing too, even on that, the mob rides is what he was calling them. Man, they were spectacular. Because I remember that year, like you said, we were in Atlanta, shut it down. And I think that was the same year that I think T.I. had his little birthday bash as well. Oh my goodness. We went through Morehouse and Spelman. I mean, just shut it down.
Right.
And then a lot of us gathered up over there at the varsity. And man, incredible.
Yeah.
That's why the varsity won't let us go over there no more now.
Exactly. That ain't full in the parking lot either, buddy. Hurry up and put you out.
When y'all say shut down Times Square, Ralph, didn't Jimmy? I think I already talked to Jimmy. I did an interview with Jimmy before. I think he went to jail for that, right?
He went to jail.
He went to jail, guys. So how impactful is it? I mean, you're very impactful when you go to jail. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Or crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, but he definitely shut it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, but those are good times though, because without those videos and a lot of us won't have a slingshot, because once you see the YouTube videos and we didn't know who SS Takeover were back then, you just had to get involved with it, and we didn't get involved because it was a sound competition. We wanted to ride that mob ride.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
that's how a lot of us met each other. From those events like that.
Yeah.
So I guess that's kind of like a difference, man, because we met up just to do the sound show was second to us. Back then, the mob ride was first for us. Like now, the sound competition is first. And they don't even stay for a mob ride. They packing up and getting inside their trailers.
Yeah.
That's because they can't ride them no more. That's why. And that's what changed it. You got bougie ass All-Star. He can't drive his shit. Black he drive her. Rump Shaker. I don't even think Rump Shaker pull out of the
Rump Shaker Ralph.
Oh no!
Oh, hey, that's a whole nother story. But trust me, she coming out this year.
The reason why you don't.
That is not true.
I finally got it to where it needed to be to get it out there.
Mama was cruising the mean streets of Houston a couple of weekends ago.
Wow. Okay, is that why you were tearing up the parking lot? It's because you probably drove your trailer to that parking lot.
Did not, absolutely did not.
Yeah.
Y'all don't drive y'all slings no more.
I drove it yesterday.
Man, listen, the only person I see that be at the sound competitions and still riding is Rob.
Game changer.
Game changers be in the streets, boy. Him and his smoke machine.
Shout out the Game changer. All right, listen.
In Paradise Drive, she's the only person other than JT that I have seen hit the road and drive to these same competitions and press play.
I am a proud passenger princess.
Wow.
I'm just saying, man.
Guys,
every last person on here don't drive. Stop it.
We're gonna move on, guys. We're gonna move on, but I want to say this. I want to say this before we move on about SS Takeover, James McCrae. So he was very impactful, and I want to tell y'all this. So when I pulled up in 2016 to the SS Takeover, Jimmy told me He looked at the orange bike I was driving, which is Lambo. He looked at Lambo, and James told me, "Don't do nothing else to it. You killing them." That's what he said, Kenyatta. Don't do nothing else to it. You killing them. And I'm gonna let you know, I was riding around Atlanta like, y'all better get off me. Get off me. DJ D Nice, get off me.
Man, please.
Yeah, they never seen mobile binoculars before.
Listen, I'm
Wait a
telling
minute.
you,
Wait a
when I
minute.
pulled, listen,
What? Man,
hold
wait.
on, LJ. When I pulled up in 2016, I was already thinking I was shit. But when Jimmy told me don't do nothing to it, it's there. Boy, when I was driving around them, boy, listen. All right, but anyway, we're gonna move on. So right now we got
Gassed him up.
right now we got Jack UAS, we got Maggie Valley Roasters for the Guinness Book of Record, we got Power X Generators, we got Monique Hill, we got Radio, and we got the SS Takeover. Where y'all want to go now?
Hey, y'all, real quick, I apologize. I'm sorry, but I got to hop off. It's been fun. Y'all have a good rest of y'all's night.
So you ate your food, just eat your food and stay on here, then just leave us?
I had a time limit. Sorry.
Thank you for coming.
Y'all have a good night.
Before you go, I do want to say, Black Mamba, you are very impactful to the community.
Oh, she gone.
God dang. She didn't even say
Absolutely.
Oh my God.
Take it back, D. Take it back.
Black
I was
Mamba
gonna
was
tell
the
it too.
first,
Take it
female in the ring that I ever noticed to play 15s in her slingshot and had it sounding real good. Like
Right. She
Absolutely.
definitely for me has been labeled as my OG, which I'll be announcing more information about, soon. But she is definitely impactful in the sound competition for me. Seeing another woman do it, and actually killing the men while doing it, or just being able to compete with the men. I absolutely have to take my hat off to her.
Would you say Tanya is the longest champ, female champ that's competing today out of all the females?
Yeah, because she's the one that's still going, and she also was, one of the first to start. You have to give it to her, simply for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I almost beat her in Myrtle Beach.
Almost beat her. Oh. Okay. We'll go with that because she's off to the call now.
Yeah. All right. So guys, let's talk about it. You guys are not talking about it. Are we putting Black Mamba on the impactful list? Let's talk about it.
absolutely.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And she travels.
Because you got to think All-Star. As far as I don't know, LJ. I guess LJ. She on female alone. She would have to talk about it. Like, what influence does Black Mama has on a female that's compete?
Yeah.
She made it
they look up to.
She made it uncomfortable for other women to want to do this, do the exact same thing and get in the ring. People like Monique, the same thing. Like, you see someone that is that strong come into a male dominated arena, and then they come in and they dominate, and who Black Mamba is. Like, you don't have to be from Texas to know who she is. So for that, it makes her impactful.
Right.
Think about it, man. I only think it was probably no female competing, and that's when she had them 15s, and she went up to DC. Only female competing, and went up to DC and SS Takeover, and that took a lot.
Mm-hmm. Not only that, you got to look at the classes she was competing in. It wasn't, featherweight, lightweight either.
Yeah. Right. So Kenyatta, refresh my memory. She had 15-inch speaker subs, and they made her change it the next year or something like that.
No, I don't think they made her change it. I feel like she should never change the 15s, but I wish you were going to answer that question. I think she changed it because I think she probably wanted to go in a different class or something. Yeah. I think that was more so of her. if I had to guess at it, that they was experimenting at a different class they tried to compete in and thought they can dominate a different class. Lucas, what you think? Yeah, that's what I think though. I think Lucas got us on mute, but I think she was trying to dominate a different class, and I think they probably trying something different. And but I wish she would have never did that. I think she got him back now. Well, I don't know if she got it back now because I don't want to say nothing.
She just told me to. Let me see. What did she tell me she is now? It's not a heavyweight though.
She's middle. She's still middle.
Okay, middle.
Yeah. And yeah. And I'm glad she off because she the only female she the only one I never beat. I think Black Mama beat me like 3 times. Yeah, like I never ever beat her. Like I don't care. Win all the way from Memphis again, and I think another show. She beat me. Black Mama beat me 3 times. I never ever beat Black Mama ever.
Yeah.
So that might be on my to-do list before I retire to beat Black Mama.
Right. I'll tell you what. That what is it? That little Ain't No Sunshine. To hear her and when she first put those 15s in, and I think it was Lone Star Rally, man, she shook the whole crowd, bro. And she was pulling out that parking lot. And after that, I couldn't stop hearing that damn song.
Yeah.
So, Lucas, why did she go back? Why did she remove the 15s thing? Just to go for a different class, or?
Remember, they started creating classes at that point.
That's what I was
if I remember, there were a bunch of bills. Yeah, there were a bunch of bills that were, starting to experiment with more and more. And I think it was Memphis Madness when I saw that she had took the 15s out and went back with 12s. Because Byron, I ran into Byron and he was telling me about it. Shout out to Byron too, man. Before she was playing, let me get this right, because I won't get my dogs some flowers. Byron was playing that bike. She wasn't playing it. And I know this for a fact because I ducked him in Galveston.
You did what to him?
I ducked him. I ducked him too. We was back then. It wasn't like it is now. It wasn't. It was about clear and loud. And when I saw the real estate he had in that bike, I was like, oh hell no. They were like, how we lining up? Oh, I'm not. I'm going against this one. I ducked him quick.
How long you been ducking people, bro?
Boy, ain't nobody ever ducked you I ain't never ducked you in my life.
Oh my gosh. Here we go.
All right, guys. We want to move in a different direction, guys. All right, so we got Jack UAS, Maggie Valley, Power X, Monique Hill, Radio, SS Takeover, Black Mamba. I want to go into this, guys. Riders for life. Riders for life. Now, they're globally, guys. I think on their Facebook they had, 32,000 or something like that?
Yeah.
It's a lot.
I mean, are we saying that that's impactful? I mean, that to cover so much area?
As far as Rock like as a group, right? What you call Rock as a group? Okay.
I don't think they can be denied that. Yeah,
we speaking. I know, guys, but speak on the globalness.
They still ride for life. I thought they changed their name.
They've done something I believe that no other group has done. Absolutely.
The outreach that the Riders for Life had on the community was very impactful. Because they had a group in just about almost every state and internationally.
Shut up, Rod, but King Lazy.
Listen, I want y'all to clear your mind. I want you to clear your mind and focus on just the part about the global. Listen, Facebook.
Well, first of all, but it's all. I mean, is Riders for Life still active now, or they changed their name?
No, they're still active.
No, it's so there's 2 different entities.
So
no, they're not, because they're not even they're not an entity anymore. They broke off. So as far as Writers for Life, who we're speaking of, then you have to give it to him. This man has been global.
Yeah, because I remember. I never really was a big follower of Writers for Life, but I know. I'm just saying, Stan. I never had an issue with Stan. Stan was a great guy to me. I'm talking about he always been 100 with me. Always, like, I don't got nothing to say. I don't have. When I dealt with him, it was always 100. And that darn Riders for Life back, especially when they were smoking hot, when they was hot. I don't know what year that was. Y'all let me know what year that was. But like they said earlier, man, he was smoking in every state. You know. Let me tell y'all a story about Riders. Let me tell y'all a story about Riders for Life. I'm telling y'all don't know this right here, LJ. Stan Griffin, he called me first by Georgia. He called us first, 3-wheel motion in Georgia, and he was like he wanted to get a chapter in Georgia. And I said, I just like to ride and have fun. So I shot him a Slim, LJ. So I shot him with Slim. I shot him Slim with the dreads phone number, right? Man. So I said, you need to talk to Slim them and see what they say. If Slim don't go for it, we go for it, right? So Stan, he called Slim and he called me back and he said, listen, bro, I called him, but he's smoking, he's cursing at every other sentence and this and that and that. So
exactly what he would get out of Slim.
So he's like, I don't think we can mess with 3-wheel motion in Georgia. So I think that's when he went over to Sandy and all of them and started messing with popcorn and all of them. But I thought that was hilarious. I was like, yeah.
Oh man.
We for the street, Stan. We for the street.
Yeah. Hey, y'all was, bro. I ain't like riding with y'all. Shit. Hey, Ralph.
That life.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Ralph, help me out of this, Ralph. I'm talking about Riders for Life. I'm talking about Riders for Life. I don't want to look at the comments no more because the comments. I don't want to look at the comments.
But they have to change.
I don't want to look at the comments. Listen, I'm just trying to give everybody opportunity to be a part of this. If your name is mentioned, it's a compliment. But we can move on.
I want to give them this. Riders for Life was an organization that gave different states the capability of having events and unique little spots that you wasn't expecting to see a show. They had a show there. Regardless of what it is now or what happened, I will give them their flowers because at that point in time, they had one in our state. And respectfully, it was pretty cool for them to try to venture off. And like you said, it's not the person that dunked the ball first, just because we came back after and maybe did it a different way, we still need to give them flowers for giving us the ability and the idea of doing what we do today.
Right.
So who dunked the ball first, don't care who didn't, who cared to torch afterwards.
I'm gonna tell you how strong Riders for Life is, man. Still to today, that group they got. LJ in Atlanta, Georgia, LJ have a show and Sandy has a show. When Sandy have her show for the past 3-4 years, she's Riders for Life, right? Then LJ have her show.
No,
it's like two different crowds. It's two different. Like they so strong. Like the same people that's at LJ show, it's not even at Sandy's show. That's how strong that group over there was back in the day. Like LJ pretty much can throw the show at the same time Sandy throw a show because that group is coming, man. They was like, where's that doing Jacksonville group? What's that dude name that they drinking that moonshine? Jack. No, Jack. Out of Brunswick, I think, Georgia.
Jack Long? What are you talking about?
No, Jack. His name Jackson or something. He's a judge. He's a judge for like maybe point system.
Oh,
okay.
I
don't know.
Yeah, I give him a flower.
All right. So guys, I'm putting Riders for Life on the list of impactful people in the history of the Slingshots.
Impactful group.
Impactful group.
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
But All-Star, I want to know this though. What was the biggest number they had
on their Facebook?
When they peaked?
Man, that thing was up to 32,000 at one time, man.
They definitely were.
Yeah, they definitely
They had the largest followers.
Yeah, but he had people in other countries though. I was amazed how you get people in other countries. I was amazed at that.
Yeah, I know we're being funny and all, but we're talking about Riders for Life, then how they became impactful. But what they got going on now, we're not talking about that. We're talking about coming up in the slingshot community to see the progression of where we're at today. So you definitely got to give Riders for Life their flowers as a group collective.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna keep it moving, man, until somebody gives me some names. I want to go into the LED division. I want to go into the LED division. I want to go into the LED division.
Boy, you gonna get that to my son, Slinger. That boy
I
got
want to
children
talk
out here.
about Slinger. All right.
I ain't gonna lie, Slinger influenced me to put the lights I got on my bike. And
Right.
And there's really not a whole lot of people that can come close to him. They do it big in Texas, but Slinger is one of the first ones that has done it to the level that he has done it, and he's still holding consistently.
Yeah.
And he chooses
now,
not to compete to give new competitors a chance because the boy is just still that dominant.
yeah, I think Slinger told me that his lights are brighter than anybody else's out there.
He has
Slinger
more.
bad blood, bro.
Slinger has more lights than anybody out there. I can attest to that.
Yeah. Yeah. So the LED division is definitely the opposite of the sound. So, there's not as many competitors that like to do the LEDs. A lot of people like to get LEDs, but not to the point to where they can be a competitor. So we have to mention some other guys. So what about Nut House? I got to mention these names because I want to give them a nod. I want to be fair. What about Nut House?
Nut House is definitely an honorable mention, but Slinger was before Nut House.
I will give Nut House this too. He's the first dude I know to have LED lights in the spinning cap of his rims that worked. Like, hey,
that was dope when he revealed
he's
that.
a monster now.
Absolutely.
That was dope. I think I still got the footage from that actually.
Yep.
When he revealed let me go back and look at that. That was his Sling Experience 2021. Hold please.
I know he came to Slidell and put that all white on and literally lit up the whole parking lot. And
didn't he?
It was, that's the first time I'd actually seen it in person. And
but Slinger, he's a household name, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's a household name with the lights.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Dang, what was that? Oh, maybe that was 2020. 21. Who invented the who I think that we should give a shout out to? Who's like one of the first builders to change the front end of the slingshot? Because my first crush was the dude from Texas, not the dude itself, but his slingshot.
Broderick.
With the red sling. With
Broderick, yeah.
Oh my God.
The Maserati front end.
Woo! Boy.
Yeah,
exactly.
That was that.
Well. You also got the Lamborghini front end too. So
I'll show me that Lamborghini front end, huh?
Well, yeah.
Who had that?
I seen his first.
Doug from Metrics.
Oh my.
Hey, I'm gonna tell y'all something about that Broderick Maserati. What y'all don't know about that thing, man. Don't you know if you've been inside of Maserati, that Ghibli dash, he has the dash that's inside of Maserati in his slingshot. He don't have the dash that we have. Wow. He has a Maserati dashboard inside his slingshot.
Crazy.
That thing is like, I want to.
Crazy work. Crazy work.
And we talking about how long has he had that Maserati front end on that thing?
I know at least 2017 at least.
At the SS takeover that was on 78 in Stone Mountain.
Yep. That was what 2017, I think.
Because that's when it got messed up. You remember his boy drove it and messed up.
Yeah, and hit a pothole, right?
Yeah, hit that pothole.
So his it up. Broderick. Okay, that was his name. So let's see if that. I'm going back through my phone. I think that.
So who was the first one put up? So who was the first one put up? So you said Broderick had to be. So was he the first one?
That's what I want to know. And who is the builder? Because I mean, like, do you give a shout out to Broderick or you give a shout out to the builder who did it? You said BG did it first.
Yeah, BG Green, Broderick Green.
Oh, okay. BG. Okay. He did it first. Well, good Lord. Who is the builder? That's what I want to know. Who was the builder to do it? Because I mean, you got to shout them out.
Yeah.
And that thing still to today.
It still look good as hell.
Yeah, you can't touch that thing there.
Don't he got sway and tear inside that on his seats?
They said metrics.
Metrics.
BG. Jack says the BG was the first full bumper front end.
Metrics?
It was
I don't think
body
Metrics
shop.
did that, y'all.
There
Metrics
was a Ferrari one before it mostly had lights though.
You was the first full bumper front end. It was about.
Yep.
You think?
Well, his was the sexiest. I'll just say that.
I know Metrics did the Slingini first.
Yeah, but I don't think they did
Doug's deal. I don't know about the Maserati though.
at all.
Right.
I think they
Yeah,
were
like
around.
you said. Yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely top in Texas.
Yeah, you had that Maserati, then you had the Slingini from what I saw. Then you had that Vader front end.
But listen, man, that darn Maserati, I'm gonna say it again, has a Maserati dashboard inside of a throwing slingshot.
Yeah,
That
that's
thing
crazy.
is sick. And the paint job, just everything about it, the interior, the rim, it was just everything about that sling. Like, I'm just like, he should just have a car. But it's nice. Like, it's crazy. Like, if you guys haven't seen it, I'm digging through my videos trying to find it.
He was on the trailer. He wrecked it.
It was on the trailer. That's what's the sad part about it. The trailer, and it was all broke up.
Hey guys, I want to go ahead and keep it moving, man. So I want to talk about the longest club. I think Ralph can speak on this. As far as established slingshot club, I think it's the Carolina SS.
No, that's SS22, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say like I said, it's gonna be close to that. Like I said, we got established in 2015. Matter of fact, it was October 2015. But SS22 was definitely already in existence at that time. So, but I can't give you the history on SS22 as far as that. But I do know that they were in existence, definitely.
So Carolina SS actually was established in 2015.
That's right.
We got to ask Mo. Only Mo can answer that question.
Yeah, she got to answer that question if we can get her back on. Monique Hill, if you in the comments, we want to know what year did SS22 start. We're trying to talk about the longest slingshot club in existence as being very impactful. Right now we have Carolina SS, which was started in 2015. You said October, Ralph?
Yeah, October the 15th.
Let's see if we can get an answer.
SS22.
But no, like I said, no, I do know that definitely, because like I said, we was in October.
But nobody know Monique on her 10-year anniversary though.
Was so right now.
Ain't Monique throwing her 10-year anniversary in Vegas this year?
She is on April the 11th.
So that means 2016, and she was for 10 years, right?
Yep.
So that means Carolina SS would be the longest. Then, if Ralph is saying 2015.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we did our 10-year anniversary last year.
It will be, yeah.
Because as a matter of fact, like I said, when we got inaugurated, from the 100 Bikers Club up in, actually we got ranking in DC, as a matter of fact. And I remember I called Jimmy up, and he bought DMV out also to be in them numbers. So it was definitely October 2015.
Okay. All right. So we got Carolina SS, impactful for longevity, guys. Been a slingshot club since 2015.
They would, but y'all used to be crunk too, bro. The Carolina bunch too long.
Yeah, that's what they do, Carolina. That's what we do. That's what we do.
Loud.
Oh, you claiming North Carolina now, All-Star?
Listen.
And why he's sitting in Atlanta? Make up your mind. Pick a strike.
We're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna keep it moving right now. We're gonna keep it moving right
ATL now.
All right. So listen, I'm gonna throw some names, guys, and you guys stop me when I need to stop. All right.
How many we at now? How many we at now?
Well, we at 10 right now. I want to throw some names out, and I know you guys know the history, especially Kenyatta. Kenyatta know the history, and I think Jack Underground is on here, so he knows the history. I want to throw some names out there: Hector, the installer, Diamond Design, RCB. I want to throw some names out there, guys, because I want to make sure we cover these names, man. Diamond Design, Hector the installer, RCB, TCT Customs. Let's talk, man.
So
well, actually,
I think we might be missing one though, because Light 'em Up used to be cartel baggers.
right?
Okay.
Yeah, they're cartel baggers. Yeah, and that was definitely 2016.
Yeah.
Because it was Jose and Rubio.
All right.
Those were the main two players at that time.
You don't get a lot of those other shots without Hector the installer.
Absolutely. Well, that's actually, believe it or not, that's actually how me and Kenyatta met.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, D-Nice, Hector installer, right? Why are you saying that? You want me to know elaborate a little bit more on that, D-Nice.
A lot of those guys that have their own shops now came out of Hector's shop.
Right. Yeah, he actually bought the pod game, in there because I got hit up on Facebook through them, and that's how I bought my first pods. I bought them from him and installed them myself. That's how I got into the sound game. And then if you remember, that's how I ended up running into you as well.
That's how we met. Yeah, you saved me. You saved me.
Yeah, I did.
We're gonna talk about it though.
Nah, let's not do that.
Good, bad, right, wrong, and different. A lot of those shots came out.
Right.
So,
Yeah. A lot of bikes that was definitely in the game I had Hector's pods on them. I had them on mine. The Reefer when it first came out. Those pods were built by Hector as well.
So I had Hector pods on mine as well, and it's about impactful, not the ending story. So he did his thing when he did his thing. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, definitely.
So would y'all say, Lucas, during that time, would you say back then on the East Coast, east of Texas, Jack, UAS, and Hector was pushing out the pods? That's who had the East Coast on lock with the pods.
So when we say that, we got to talk about styles. Jack was more mass producing consistently, even to the point that the fender pods he was selling, like the mold for you to have the fender pod, right? Hector was doing the things that most people wasn't doing, like the inside panels, some of the different style headrests. So like I say, some of the key shops in Florida, other than UAS, he helped them start and show them the way.
Hey, Lucas, check this out. I got Lucas around at D9. You remember that bike Hector built? It was a blue and white bike called Ice Smoke. What was it?
Icy Blue. That was Icy Blue.
I remember that. Yeah.
Think about that bike back then, and we thought, wow, there's too much going on. But now but what, 7 years, 8 years later, everybody look like Icy Blue.
Yeah, he's ahead of the game.
Am I right?
I mean,
Everybody looked like Icy Blue. Back, what year was that?
Yeah. That was matter of fact, that was the Tampa show when I ran into that bike. Matter of fact, that's when Mo was
2019?
and that's when Jack brought that 6-seater out for the first time. Yeah, whatever year that was.
Mm-hmm.
Icy Blue was actually the inspiration behind Godspeed, to be honest with you.
Say it ain't so.
So also, what you think about Hector? What y'all say? Yes?
I don't know. I'm the host.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like I said, I know coming out of the Carolinas, I mean, we couldn't get stuff like that anywhere around here. I was going all the way to Florida, and that's what put a big impact. I'll put it to you like this: it definitely put a big impact on North and South Carolina. Once I went down and started buying pods and whatnot, so a lot of that's when we first got into it. That's where we were getting our stuff from, and that in fact.
Those shops out of Florida still give Hector his respect on that. So definitely give him impactful. They, regardless of whatever, but they still give him that respect.
Well, hold on, Lucas. You know we in Texas now, right?
Yeah. I know. I know where he at. Oh, I know exactly where he at.
Yeah.
And I truly believe if he put his mind to it and he could put out some more creative stuff. They're not touching him on fiberglass work. Right.
But the thing is, though, we need someone, because I feel like we're leaving the West Coast out, Texas out, because we don't know much about like.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yep.
I would definitely give Hector his flowers, man. Because if you do the history to it, you don't get none of those other shots without Hector. So.
Mm-hmm. Okay, question for you then, man. Who was Jose from Light 'Em Up, though? Because they've been in the game for 10 years too, since 15. Who they was getting their stuff from? Like,
they got shops up north that I'm not privy to all of them, but I know that they had a Diamond Design. It was a Diamond Design, a Diamond Audio that they Diamond, huh? Which one was it, Kenyatta?
It was Diamond something.
Yeah, I think it was a Diamond Audio, a Diamond Design. I know they had one up north before Elvin had Diamond Design in Florida. That I know that's where they were getting a lot of their pods and a lot of their work was done too. And then Jose and E-Dub, they were designing their own boxes and modifications straight out of the lab in Jersey. And you definitely gotta give them boys a shout out because they definitely had an error in the sound game as well.
Well, let's talk about Team Light 'Em Up, Jose and them. I mean, are we adding those guys to the list as impactful?
Listen, I want to say yes. I want to say yes.
Yeah, I would definitely say yeah, but it's some of the fact that the first time I met Jose and Rubio, like you said, they were part of the Cartel Baggers. They came to the SS Takeover. Matter of fact, I think it was the first one that we did in Charlotte, and they brought some to the game that we never heard. Actually, they were from the East Coast. I mean, from up north. So that was definitely impactful. And ever since I can say Jose, as far as been one of the foundation, they've been holding it down ever since.
Hey, listen, my opinion is, with Light 'Em Up, is they the shop of the century. The number one, my opinion, that Light 'Em Up in New Jersey, aka used to be Cartel Baggers, is the number one shop of the century. Reason why? Because they've been in the game for 10 years, and Jose for Light 'Em Up has pushed out more winners, more bikes, more championship bikes than consistently for the past 10 years. Light 'Em Up.
I mean, the Slingshot audio game really ain't been around but 10 years. So, I mean, can you really say that?
Yes, because Light 'Em Up, Jose, the dad, been competing. Ralph, when you compete in Atlanta, right? The year prior to that, Ralph, what year were you competing in Atlanta with your great bike when it was great?
That was
2017, 2018,
2016,
right?
and 17.
So the year before that is when Radio and the guy you beat in Atlanta, Ralph, those guys was already competing up north, and little Big Jose and all those guys was battling then and winning back then. So they've been around 10 years competing and winning consistently. Who else been around consistently winning one shot for 10 years?
Hollywood Styles was running it for a while too, but he didn't come out to light him up, did he?
No, he ain't light him up. You got Styles out of on that diamond shop you talking about.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a diamond shop.
Game Changer said it was Diamond Audio.
Okay.
Diamond Audio, yeah.
I know it was Diamond something. I wasn't exactly sure what it was. I mean, I know it was Diamond something.
So my shop of the century, getting flowers is light them up.
Okay.
Y'all can tell me what other shop that has won consistently in the past 10 years out that shop? What shop?
Yeah. Big Jose is listed as one of our OGs as well too. Since he's been around for a long time, or from the beginning of the sound competitions, starting through SS Takeover. So you have to give him.
I mean, yeah, definitely, because I mean, even whenever we start talking about rules and stuff like that, you got to call him and put him in that. As far as
definitely in the comments.
He's definitely an influence. So when it comes to different classes and the do's and the don'ts and whatnot, because like I said, he's definitely been in it since the beginning. Because I mean, that's part of the competitor as well.
I feel like Light 'em Up is the reason that BBLs is out. They had to push the BBLs out to beat Light 'em Up. They had to bring the stretchers out to beat Light 'em Up. I was just talking, y'all.
Yeah. All right. So listen, are we putting Light 'em Up on the impactful list because of the longevity of them winning in the sound competition?
Well, you're gonna have to kind of word it a certain different way, because it was like a two-part thing. You can say it's Light 'em Up, but Light 'em Up wasn't in existence as Light 'em Up at that time. But Jose has been that representative for them, if that makes sense. You understand what I'm saying?
So what am I gonna call it, Ralph?
I don't know. But they got to be in it. And if you just want to just give it that name, that's fine. They just change names. But definitely.
Okay.
The shop of the century.
The shop of the century.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. You got to elaborate. Are you saying the shop that's produced the most slingshots? What are you saying?
The most built. Light 'em Up has pushed out more winning championship bikes consistently in the past 10 years.
Which one? Who?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to beg to differ with you on that one. I think there's definitely some runners up in that, because if you go up north and you start hitting Philly and all of that, all you seen was a bunch of bikes with that headache rack on it. I mean, a bunch of them. And they were definitely competing.
And if they don't come to the
and they came out of underground
about them, so it's like, how do you really determine that and get it right? So I think that's
they've been winning. I'm saying they'll Light 'em Up. They'll make them winning consistently at the shows for the past 10 years. They've been competing for 10 years and winning consistently.
Okay.
Okay. I understand where you're coming from on that when you're talking about numbers, and even if it was in say within the last 5, as far as them coming out heavy, especially as a group or club, or like you said, if you want to call it a shop, and basically representing about every class that's out there right now.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, put it like this. Yeah, I would say that, because basically, if they show up, now you got some competition. So I mean, it was no doubt on that.
Yeah, because you got to think, Ralph, back when we went to, we was in, it started off with Jose, Rudio, and the other guy that's the judge, that big old guy that's the Gene, I forgot his name, that judge, the Rick Will. Then every year they bring out new bikes. Every year for the past 10 years, they always going to have people on bikes that's competing on a high level every year.
Right.
You know, as far as not going over to the West Coast, no shows is not like they was today because everybody was on the East Coast. Just back in the Jimmy days, all the shows was on the East Coast, other than the Sling Experience or whatever. So everything was over here. So
It also sparked up the controversy of the North versus the South.
yeah, because if you talk about the North, you got that's what they're talking
Well,
about, right?
yeah. Especially when we talk about North versus South, so he represented all of that North that
Mm-hmm.
way.
Well, guys,
Definitely.
let me let you know where we at right now. Right now, we got Jack Underground, Maggie Valley, the Roasters. We got Power X Generators. We got Monique Hill. We got Radio. We got James McCrae, SS Takeover. We got Black Mamba. We got Riders for Life Global. We got Slinger. We got Carolina SS for the Slingshot Longest Club. We got Hector the Installer. We got Team Light 'em Up for the Win in This shop or group. I want to circle back to Sling Experience, guys. I want to circle back to the Sling Experience because on my podcast, I always refer to the Sling Experience as the biggest slingshot event out there. So I know that the Guinness Book of Record is held by the Roasters, but I want to. Can we revisit this conversation about Sling Experience being the biggest show?
Party.
Can I touch on
Yeah,
something
I
about
would give
Sling
them
Experience with
part
that too?
like
They're the
that's
biggest party.
Sling Experience is the
No,
biggest party.
I ain't gonna say the
What?
biggest party, but they actually was the first show that offered you sling mods, Twisted Dynamics. You could actually get installs at the show. A lot of
Who was
these
the
vendors that
first?
we
Who was the first?
uh
Which one was the first?
Sling Experience was the first one that offered you to be able to get installs at a show. And the first show I ever saw sling mods actually come out and support.
No, Maggie Valley was the first.
Valley. What?
Oh, okay. See,
Yeah,
and I'm gonna tell
Maggie
you,
Valley,
I
yeah,
know,
you get it all.
No,
and
now
see,
I give as far as one that I would go to first. I would choose Sling Experience 100
but
times.
hold up,
Listen,
when
hold
is
on,
Maggie Valley?
LJ.
Ain't Maggie Valley in May?
But Maggie Valley had
They had every vendor, every top
Right,
vendor.
everything.
had
Yeah, you could get
Okay.
right. You could get a full exhaust system and air ride.
everybody.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
listen,
And,
reason why I
see
say
that, and
Sling
that's the crazy
Experience,
part. I experienced that at Sling Experience. I've never been to Maggie Valley,
Oh,
so
Hey,
Maggie,
Lucas,
I
gotta go to Maggie
apologize if
Valley.
I'm wrong.
Luke,
and the reason why I say Sling Experience is the number one slingshot party, number one biggest party, is because yeah, Maggie Valley has the most slingshots on record, but I can promise you this here that Sling Experience has the biggest participants as walk-ins and people and party and just fun. You know what I'm saying? Than any other event.
Well, I think going forward, Sling Experience is going to hold that record because Maggie Valley doesn't have that same participation as they used to.
Maggie Valley didn't have the sound aspect of things. You could get performance,
You get it for the rides,
lights,
and
accessories, and you get them all installed at the show. Maggie Valley was before Sling Experience.
Right.
And
Yeah, it was
and
entitled.
hosted by Slingshot only.
Right. Yeah, because it was actually called
See, I
Slingshot.
didn't know that.
It was actually called Slingshot in the Smokies.
Yep. And I think
Oh,
they still use that.
okay.
They still use that too. Slingshot in the that's what the actual
That's what it's
show
called,
is
yeah.
called, Slingshot in the Smokies.
So also, I would say Sling Experience is the biggest slingshot, the biggest slingshot show of the whatever.
I would say Sling Experience is the biggest urban.
Urban?
I don't know about urban.
Yeah, it's definitely urban.
It's way more urban than Maggie Valley. Let's
I
be
would
clear.
well definitely that. I wouldn't use the word urban, but yeah.
Comparing it to Maggie, yeah,
Right. I don't know. It's like I don't even know how to compare the two.
Yeah, so I would say I've been to Maggie 3 and 4 times, and you definitely have tons and tons of vendors there. You can get installs. Zarate Steels, ATO Slingshot Store, Diamond. What is it? The VDM Works. I mean, they all there, bro. But what I want to say is what I've seen on the internet, far as the sling experience, is the drone footage. I think I want to say sling experience may not be in the Guinness Book of World Record, but I want to say the sling experience is surpassed those numbers.
Oh, I still got the drone footage.
Yeah, I want to say it surpassed those numbers, man.
Yeah.
But the sling experience also had Rikers, Can-Ams, and sling T-Rexes and all other three-wheel vehicles at their show as well. So
Yeah.
that drives the number up as well.
Yeah. But they both cover so many vendors. I mean, slingshot owners love to come to these shows.
That's a Jack gave the right terminology.
What do you say?
Youthful.
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 Jack, you're right. You're right.
Definitely say that for sure. But King Lazy,
We got a super chat.
You are not lying, King Lazy.
We have a super chat, guys. We have a super chat from Black Mamba.
Oh, now
Black
she
Mamba,
want to come
thank
back.
you.
Don't
Thank
read
you.
her shit. Don't read her shit.
We have a
Don't
super
read
chat
her shit.
from Black
Never
Mamba.
mind, y'all. She gonna
She's supposed to be in bed.
She says, "Good discussion, urban." Question mark. Laugh out loud. All right. So listen, guys. We're at number 13, guys. I was trying to get to 16. We're at number 13. I want to put down sling experience, guys. Can I go around the room? DJ D Nice, talk to me.
But sling experience definitely needs to be in the conversation as impactful as a show. Definitely.
Okay, Kenyatta.
Man, I done got 100 phone calls, brother, over the years, man, and everybody, I can promise you, always say they're going to put sling experience. They have to put them on one day to go shows to go to.
That's
It's like mandatory. If you got a slingshot, you have to go to a sling at least 1 year. You have to go.
Got it. Ralph, talk to me, Ralph.
Yes, sir. I definitely concur on that.
LJ.
Sling experience. I totally agree. Totally agree.
Press play.
Hey, check this out. I'm gonna tell you why I'm gonna tell you another reason why sling experience, man, because Mid-South Rod just made me think of something. Sling experience is the blueprint for all the shows that's going on today. Think about it. Sling experience is the first show that had a show at the hotel. So not everybody's trying to duplicate they are the blueprint on how to throw a slingshot show. You got to be at a hotel, you got to have a parking lot, you got to have all of that. So every show that's great, like what's going on, everybody trying to throw a show at a hotel. Like they set up everything people doing today. Started how the sling experience was doing. Everybody was trying to duplicate that, you know?
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Okay. All right. So guys, we need 3 more and we're gonna cap it off at 16.
Yeah, and then we can cap it off right now. It's past my bedtime.
No. Let me give one more, just one more, and I don't really want to give
Be careful.
this little ugly dude no props, but the podcast game wouldn't be the podcast game if it wasn't for the little ugly dude to the left of there.
Facts.
Hey, bro.
Take your flowers before I take them back.
Right. I have to absolutely agree that you have given us a lane to be able to discuss our shows and just this topic alone, so you salute to you, All Star, for thinking outside of the box, and salute for the longevity that you've had in this community as well too. I mean, I seen you from the beginning, trying to make us do those the little videos. Get this damn camera out of my face. But I just
LJ facts, because when I seen him in Memphis, he talking about, hey man, let me do an interview right quick.
Right, I'm like, an interview about what, bro? An interview about what?
Hey,
I'm
hey,
like,
hey,
why are we doing an
see,
interview? But
I wrote up on Press Play, and I think Memphis Madness too, man. And I made him
No,
do an interview right
yeah,
there.
that was two. Yeah, that was two. That was two.
Yeah, yes,
Yeah, definitely, man. I give you a flower also, bro. You doing your thing, man. Keep it up. Don't get discouraged, and man, just every year, man, you got better. You know, every
Absolutely.
year you getting better.
You say it's just the podcast, or would you say the scorecard? I mean,
No, the
no,
podcast.
The
it's just
overall podcast.
Yeah, the
overall.
podcast.
Man,
Yeah,
ain't
Definitely
nobody
the
trying to count
podcast.
your give me belts, homie. Hey,
hell
man,
with
it's
the
the
scorecard.
podcast.
Hell with the scorecard.
yeah, you didn't even have to introduce that. You know, it's just you gave us the avenue, like you gave us a an express lane to be able to put our information out about our shows. And
True.
so
Truthfully, who on here actually thought that they would be sitting on a podcast today? I know I wasn't interested in it. I watch YouTube and keep going about my business, but definitely didn't think I would ever be on a podcast.
right.
I mean, I definitely agree. I mean, if you think back, 10 years ago, whoever would have thought they would have evolved from what it was to
Absolutely.
now. And, just a lot of the things, like I said, from SS Takeover to podcasts and everything, a lot of us never even have met, if it wasn't, for the slingshot thing. And not only that, I mean, I forgot his name. Is it Tiger? What's his name? The guy that,
Tiger
that
Bracey.
right, that actually would develop of the slingshot.
Yeah, learned.
So
Gosh, that was
it's a
definitely
lot.
that we wanted to that
Put
we
Tiger
wanted
Bracey on there also. Definitely impactful.
Tiger
Yeah.
Bracey / Polaris slingshot would be number one if it actually was a number one.
hmm
I could definitely put Polaris and Tiger Bracey. I'm sorry, at the top. Without it, it wouldn't have given so many people the shows, the mob rides, the sound competition, the additional accessories that's been installed on it. So we can end at that. That's
Okay.
it. Nobody else needs to go on this list. We got 16 people. That's all we need.
Yeah, we got 14. We got 14.
Polaris.
Save some for the next show. Save some for the next
Polaris
show.
15.
Monique. Save some for Monique for the next show.
Oh, Tiger, you want to
Tell
put Tiger
Monique she
on
didn't give
there?
away. She didn't give
Tiger
away.
Bracey separate. Tiger Bracey is separate. Now, anyone that has any questions about who Tiger Bracey is can Google it. And now they'll know.
Also, tell Monique she didn't get away. We still got 2 more to go, so we get her the next show.
Right. Facts. I think we don't even have to have 16. We can stop right there.
All right.
Monique can't get away.
Was that impactful like they may think they are, but I'll take that.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, listen, man, I want to thank you as always for coming on the podcast, man. Thank you so much. I got to pay some bills, so you can hang around or you can have a good night, and thank you as always, but I have to pay some bills, so I'm gonna do my thing here.
All right, man. Thank you for having me on here, brother. Good night, everybody.
Oh, hold up. Let me shout out. Let me shout out one. I got one shout out. Real quick. I want to shout out Mr. Six Speakers, Angry Bird, Kenyatta himself, because he is actually brought me into the game. Man, he flew across to Texas, drove into Louisiana to pick up my very first slingshot. I seen him driving all over the A, and everybody else driving around in Texas in them, and I had to get one, and it's because of him that actually made me love the game. So I just gotta say, this is the last time you get your flowers from me, but bro, you got it.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah, definitely. I can definitely say that. Like I said, Atlanta is like I said, the sister to North Carolina to Charlotte. And definitely, anytime we've had anything, Kenyatta's definitely been that. And I'm going to tell you a little short thing here. Kenyatta's the only one that I know that could have called me on a Friday night and convinced me to be in St. Louis on a Saturday morning with a slingshot, being able to complete.
Y'all ain't gonna leave me out of that conversation. I don't know how I ended up on the call either.
Yeah. I mean, that was, you talking about a gangster move. That was something incredible in order to get, when you think about it, from Charlotte or and get 2 slingshots to St. Louis in less than 14 hours, and be able to get out there and compete and did our thing. That's when we ended up jumping on Texas that particular year. But man, never again.
Yeah.
You can't put Kenyatta on there without putting the Reaper on there.
Oh, absolutely. That's definitely the bike that represented the Carolinas for a long time.
Oh yeah,
That's
Reaper.
another OG honoree. Another OG honoree.
Oh yeah.
Stay tuned.
And like I said, Ivy Smith, like I said, he was the owner of that bike. I played it so much, a lot of people thought it was mine, but that bike actually belonged to Ivy Smith. And that bike's been all up and down the East Coast, Texas. Matter of fact, it was the first bike, one of the first in that group out of North Carolina bikes that went to Texas to compete. Now, like I said, kind of inspiration following behind Kenyatta.
Okay. All right, guys. Thank you guys for helping me with this podcast. It was a great conversation. I'm glad we were able to recognize some people and give them their flowers for being impactful in the slingshot community. So once again, I'll read the names. The names is in no particular order. In no particular order, we got Jack UAS. We got Maggie Valley, the Roasters. We got Power X Generators, Monique Hill, Radio, yes, James McCrae, SS Takeover, Riders for Life, Slinger, Carolina SS, Hector the Installer, Light 'em Up, Sling Experience, SUTV Podcast, Tiger Breesley, and the Dirty Bird, Angry Bird.
Bracy.
But you know what, though? And not, say that, but as far as, you saying impactful and, players of the game, like I said, you got to put, like I said, I know we talked about Hollywood Styles, and at that time, that man was unbeatable. And a guy came into the game I'd never seen, never met. And at that time, Styles had a particular way of playing. He was the only one doing it like that up until the battle that they had in Tampa. And that's when, like I said, I met, Corey Smith, a.k.a. Smitty. He's the only one. And still to this day, there's never been a battle that bad until Hollywood Styles went up against Smitty. I wish I had the footage so you could actually see how that thing went. That's the most craziest battle I've ever seen.
That's the next episode, Jack. That's the next episode. We got something for you. That's the next episode. I promise you, everybody already thought about it.
And we got to talk about Hollywood Styles next episode, man.
That's right.
Oh, yeah. Harley Joe, West Philly Sherm, all of those guys.
Ivy, all of them. That's the next episode. We got something for you. So, stay locked.
All right, guys. All right. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, All-Star. Bye, guys.
Get some sleep, mama.
Mm-mm.
All right, guys.
Mm-mm.
All right, guys. We're going to talk about the scorecard, guys. Next up, guys, is the Sling Experience, guys. Next up, what you need to know about this, guys, and it is a double points event. Double points, guys. You don't get 1 point, you get 2 points, guys. For every first place in the sound LED clarity contest, you get 2 points, guys. April 9th through the April 12th, Houston, Texas, man. If you need any information, you can reach out to Sling Experience on Facebook. He will be on the podcast the week of the Sling Experience. So stay tuned to that. But just know that the winners of the Sling Experience sound competition, LED competition, will be the leaders of the SUTV scorecard, because it is double points, right? Let me say that again. The winners of the Sling Experience will be the leaders of the SUTV scorecard. All right? All right. And then after that, guys, we're going to the Three-Wheel Mania in Mississippi, guys, May 14th, 17th, Canton, Mississippi, man. After that, we're going to go over to the Battle on the Beach, guys. And once again, we're at another double points events, guys. This is with DJ D Nice. If you attended the last year's Battle at the Beach, you know what to expect, man. It's going to be high power. A lot of people. This is Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. If you was there last year, you know what I'm talking about. Double points, guys. So listen, we have 2 double points events back to back. There's one event between them, but it's your chance to get double points at the very next event. Then we go into the Ultimate Sling Nick that's hosted by the Sling Dolls in Houston, Texas, June 5th through the 6th. After that, we go into Mud City Classic. This is in Ohio, guys. Guys, you see the flyer. They have DJ Quick and they have Too Short performing. This is with the Sling Gangs Weekend Reloaded, June 11th and 14th. And then we have the last SS Takeover with Mr. James McCray, the plug, Mr. SS Takeover. It's going to be in Atlantic City, the Turnpike, I-95. June 20th, and that is going to be the last SS Takeover. You guys that don't have an SS Takeover belt, this is your last chance to get one. Then we go into Florence, South Carolina, guys. Flowtown Showdown 2026, June 26th and 28th. Man, this is with the Flowtown Riders. The president is Battle Cat. All right, that's going to be an awesome event. This is their first year on the scorecard. So we're definitely going to boost them up and show them a great time and how we support people. Next up is a 3-Wheel Mania Atlanta. That's with Sandy D, June 25th through the 28th. That's an event that I've been to 3 and 4 times. Always good competition, always a good time. Sandy D always has the event in the same location, Wilkerson Park in Palmetto, Georgia. All right, then the KOB. The KOB, guys, bring your water guns, guys. Bring your water guns. It's going down, KOB. This is with Lucas, Zach, and Shafi, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, guys. Listen, they always got good food. Just fun, guys. Fun. I can't wait to see that event. They're also going to have the Jeeps there. They're going to have the Jeeps there. The Jeep guys, that's a whole thing to watch, guys. So if you have any questions, hit up Zach Bisant, Lucas Collins, or Greg Shafi Mitchell. I'm sure I have the guys on the podcast if you have any questions. Then we're going to go to Chicago. This is with Ryan McPherson, man. This is the Midwest Regional Showcase Family Reunion Reloaded, man. This is with Ryan McPherson on Facebook. If you need to talk to him, I'm sure I will get Ryan on the podcast, man. June 16th to 19th, man. I've heard great things about this event last year, man. Can't wait to check it out this year. Then we're going to go to Carolina Classic, July 17th and 18th, Monroe, North Carolina. This is with Unique Riders. This is going to be in Monroe, North Carolina. First time on the scorecard, guys. We got to show them some love, guys. Should be an awesome event in the Carolinas. This event is not far from where I went to high school. So I'm a Carolina boy at heart, even though I live in Georgia. So that's a great event to check out, Carolina Classic. Save the date, guys, because guess what? Triple points, guys. Triple points. And listen, not 1 point, not 2 points, but 3 points, guys. Listen, if you're trying to get that SUTV championship belt, man, you better get to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, July 23rd, 26th, man. If you can win first place in any of the sound competitions or the LED contest or the clarity contest, you get 3 points. And on the scorecard, 3 points is 3 points. 3 points can put you where you need to be. If you have any questions about this, man, Game Changer, aka on Facebook, Rob Leffler, aka Game Changer. All right, so then we have the Sling Fest Nashville, guys, June 30th, August 2nd, Nashville. This is with Mama Duck. On Facebook, it's Pamela Armstrong and Tim Armstrong. This is another event that I've went to 3 or 4 times. I feel like it's mandatory. I go to this event every year. Nashville, always a good time, always a great event, man. Last year, I didn't win, but I got in a contest. I did good, but I didn't win, but it was all good. If you have any more questions, man, I will have Mama Duck, a.k.a. Pamela Armstrong, on the podcast maybe I'll get it on sooner than the week of the event. I have to reach out to her. All right, the big show. The big show is coming to Charleston, South Carolina, man. If you went to the big show last year, you know what's going down. DJ D Nice will be in the building. The chips, guys. If you ever seen the chips at the events, this is where it came from, guys. It's important to know the history, guys. The chips, guys. It was brought into the slingshot community on this event. It came from the audio car world. It came into the slingshot world at the big show last year. All right, so that's August 7th and the 9th. The Community Fun Fest is in Greenville, North Carolina, man. This is with Sheila Leggett, aka New Look, August 14th through the 16th, man, at the Pitt County Fairgrounds in Greenville, North Carolina, man. I'm sure I'll get her on, but if you have any questions on Facebook, it's Sheila Leggett, man. Awesome lady. Her and her husband, man, this is going to be a phenomenal event. I wish I could have had them on the scorecard last year, but we have them this year, and that's what all matters. So on Facebook, it's Sheila Leggett if you have any questions. The Beham Mayhem is another event I went to last year. This is with Miss Sapphire and Mr. K1. This is in Alabama, Trussville, Alabama, to be exact, August 21st to the 22nd. Like I said, I was there last year with the camera. If you look on YouTube, you'll see some videos of me actually in the contest. Awesome event. Awesome event. Put that on your calendar. Savannah Strong is the 10th annual Savannah Strong event, August 27th through the 29th, Danville, Indiana, man. This is with Wendy Bettis and John Bettis. This is August 27th through the 29th, man. It's going to be awesome. Indianapolis, I can't even say that word. Indianapolis is going down. You guys support this event. Going to the next show is the Magic City Slingers 3-wheel encounter with Big O, the president of the Magic City Slingers. This is the part 2, September 4th through the 5th, 2026, man. Once again, Birmingham, Alabama, man. This event last year was phenomenal. Had a lot of people there, a lot of competitors there. So it should be the same this year. If you have any questions, check out Big O, aka Orlando Miller on Facebook. But guys, I'm sure I'll have them on the podcast before their event, or if not, the week of. Cali Motor Fest, guys. We all the way in Cali, guys. We all the way in Cali, September 4th through the 6th, Los Angeles, California. This is with Flossy Floss, guys. Labor Day weekend, September 4th and 6th. Save the date. More information to follow, but it's all the way in California, guys. If you have the means, the transportation, guys, this will be a fun event in California. If you need any more questions on Facebook, it's Jamesia Flossie. All right, we're going to go over to the Southern Sound Showdown, September 18th through the 19th, Rocky Mount, North Carolina. This is with Melissa Jones, guys. Melissa Jones on Facebook. Everybody knows Melissa. This event is special because this is the only event that you will be indoors. So if you never competed in the sound competition, or if you never just was at a sound competition, this one will be indoors, guys. Rocky Mount, North Carolina, September 18th through 19th, man. It's going to be an awesome event. Audio Awards, man, Lake Charles, Louisiana, man, October 2nd through the 3rd. This is with Byron Colston. This is with Black Mamba's husband, Byron. This is a new concept, guys. It's going to be like Louisiana against Texas, but you know, if you're not from Louisiana, if you're not from Texas, you can jump on either side. But it's going to be a good concept. I can't wait to get Byron on and talk more about it. So more information will be coming with this event. Just know that they're on the scorecard. That's what matters. And it's going to be different. Everybody likes something different. So this is definitely thinking outside the box. And we have another double points event. This is with Miss LJ, aka L Jizzle. Double points, guys. Guys, listen, I got to be honest with you. This is October. Listen, you have a chance to get double points in October, guys. I mean, if you're really trying to get that championship belt to be called the featherweight of the year, the lightweight of the year, the heavyweight of the year. You gotta go in October, guys. Double points. It's in Atlanta, guys. It's in Atlanta. 3-wheel kickoff, guys. October 16th, 17th. I'm sure I'll get LJ on the podcast, but if you need to get in touch with her on Facebook, it's Latitia Jackson. Latitia Jackson, all right? Double points, guys. And then our last event, guys, is the Slingshot Showdown, which is always our last event in November. This is with Mark Mallett, guys. I'm sure I have Mark on, but this is in, man, I messed that name up. Kamal, Texas. Kamal, Texas. It's like near Galveston, guys. November 8th, man. This is the last event. Now, what's great about this event is last year we had a bunch of ties. We had a tie in the featherweights. We had a tie in the middleweights. And this event really broke the tie. So good shout out to Mark and his event, Slingshot Showdown. All right, guys, that is the events, but I want to show you this picture. Hold on. I want to talk to all of the Slingshot events, right? All of the Slingshot events that are on the scorecard, guys. We have a shirt for you guys. So on the back of this shirt, guys, you will have every event on the scorecard is on the back of the shirt. Every event. This is the front shirt. All right, so we have these shirts for sale, guys. Get in contact with me, guys, if you want to purchase a shirt, man. I will have these shirts with me when I'm at the events. But if you want to get one before, just get in contact with me and we can get you ordered a shirt. The good thing about it is I can order a shirt and have it shipped to your address. So if you want to get a shirt, any of my shirts, any of the SUTV shirts, we have 4 new shirts this year. Just get in touch with me and we can get you a shirt and it will come directly to your house. All right, guys, we have the Mileage King and the Mileage Queen, guys. This is the new concept, guys. I'm always trying to reach out to the community, guys, and recognize people other than sound and LEDs. So what we're doing here is we're tracking your mileage, guys. Now, this is that you're driving from your house to the event, all right? You're either trailering your bike, your slingshot to the event, or you're driving your slingshot to the event. It doesn't matter. Either you're pulling it or you're driving it. But we want your mileage from your driveway to the event, all right? So what I want you to do is, there's some stipulations, though. I don't need to know your address. I need to know where you live at. I need to know that you live in Baton Rouge. I need to know that you live in Marietta. I need to know that you live in whatever town, right? So once you tell me that and then you tell me your mileage, then I'll start adding the mileage to the tracker. The thing is, though, guys, I go live on Tuesdays. So I need your mileage on Tuesday morning. So after the event is over, you have Monday, but I need your mileage Tuesday morning. Tuesday morning is the deadline to get these miles. So what you're looking at right now is the mileage from the first event, the Gator Express Unity Slingshot Show. This is what you're looking at. Jack Long, Big O, Storm, Mr. K1, Animal, Daddy Drop, DJ D Nice, Sapphire, Lime Squeeze, Lemon Drop, Cynthia, and All-Star and Press Play. All right. So remember, I need it by Tuesday morning, guys. I need it by Tuesday mornings. And if you're not on this list, but this will be your first time sending me your mileage, I need to know what city you live in. Just tell me what city you live in, and this is my mileage. All right. So at the end of the year, somebody's going to get a championship belt, Mileage King and Mileage Queen. All right. This is our way of recognizing people who, go to our events, the scorecard events, and have a good time. All right. Don't forget about our other award. We have the Rep Your Crew Award. All right. So if you have a crew and you're doing big things in the community, man, tag us. Tag the Darren Hawkins, which is D Solo. Tag Monique Davis, which is Monique, which is Slingshot Riders of North Carolina. Tag these guys so we can see. A lot of you clubs do great things, but we don't get to see it. We don't get to see it. So we need you to help us see it so that we can possibly award you Rep Your Crew Award. All right. Our new award is Mr. Slingshot, guys. Mr. Slingshot. Very simple, guys. Very simple. At the end of the year, somebody's going to win, or somebody's going to be awarded a championship belt for Mr. Slingshot of the year. Number one, must own his own slingshot. Number two, must attend at least 10 events on the scorecard, guys. Not just any events. I want you to attend at least 10 of the SUTV scorecard events. Number three, must command attention and is recognized easy amongst other slingshot owners. All right. And number four, represents the slingshot community by holding himself in a high standard, guys. That is Mr. Slingshot of the Year. All right, guys. I want to talk to you guys about our new Facebook page group, Straight Up TV, Scorecard Battlegrounds, guys. This is something I created where you guys can go live on this group. You guys can post in this group. If you have some information you want to put out to the community, man, please feel free to log in, join the group. Once again, it's Straight Up TV Scorecard Battlegrounds. And you can post in there and you can go live. All right, I think that's all I got for you guys tonight. That's all I got for you guys tonight. Thank you for tuning in, man. See you on the next podcast.